All right, dude, so we got up nice and early. We are leaving Joshua Tree National Park, headed to Beatty, Nevada. It's a good starting point for seeing Death Valley. So my plan is to get up nice and early in the morning and just start driving, man, and hit up Death Valley. So now, like I said, we're on the way to Beatty, Nevada, going to the Atomic Inn. That's gonna be my starting point for Death Valley in the morning. Get a few little goodies and then just get back on the road, bro. So we're just traveling, man, and just on my way to Beatty, I just had the opportunity, man, just to really just reflect on this beautiful world, man, and just really appreciate it. That's why, like, I stopped so much, man, and took so many pictures. Make sure you get gas. I got gas. That place you just saw, it was a little bit outside of Death Valley, but that gas is pretty expensive. There's some other gas stations that are close by. Welcome to Nevada, baby. Beatty, Nevada. Checking into the Atomic Inn, and I ain't gonna lie, man, my hotel was a little bit on the sketchy side, so a little shady. So I had to, put a little barrier in place and sleep with my knife under the pillow. So yeah, it's showtime, baby. Good morning. We are here in Beatty, Nevada. Getting ready to get up, take a drive, getting ready to head to Death Valley. Oh yeah, that book right there by Jenna Blau. It tells you everything you need to know about Death Valley, like where to eat, where to sleep, where to camp, where to get gas. Everything you want to know about Death Valley is in that book. Great investment. Man, I just can't express it enough on how awe-inspiring and captivating this world is, man. It's a pleasure to be here, man. I really enjoy being here, and I love just seeing different stuff, man. So that's why I just plan to travel as much as I can for as long as I can. God made this big world, to see it. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm sitting here in the parking lot of the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, which is a town or a small little stop in Death Valley, here, Death Valley National Park. So check it out. Last night when I got to my hotel, I'm in Beatty, Nevada, kind of alien-inspired, alien-themed type hotel. So I wanted to go shoot some ghost towns and do some night photography. One, the sky was super cloudy, so you can't see any stars. And two, you really don't know where you're going. So I said, you know what? I'm here. I want to go photograph some ghost towns. So there's this place called Rhyolite, somewhere about maybe 4 or 5 miles from the place I was staying at. So last night I got in, it was dark anyway, and said, I'm gonna go to Rhyolite. I'm gonna take some cool, like abandoned city photos at night. It's gonna be great. So I'm driving, my GPS is taking me there, I'm driving, and then I'm like, it's pretty dark. The town that I was in barely had any lights, so it's getting even darker. So I kept going, and then it had me tell me to turn down this one road, and I just said, nah, man, it's not worth it. So I turned around, went back to my hotel, and got a good night's rest. I'm just here exploring. Okay, where is this? Harmony Park. I planned to go to Joshua Tree, and then while I was out here, I said, you know what? Let me make a trip out of it. And I started doing some research. I said, let me go to, what's not too far from where I'm gonna be? So I said, let me go to Death Valley. And so I booked everything, got everything ready. And now that I'm out here, I knew this was gonna be nice, but I didn't know it was gonna be this beautiful, man. It is amazing. And that's one of my first stops on the way to Dante's View. Man, but just the road, like you could stay out there and just take pictures for days. And it's just so breathtaking. The road is closed. Damn. What a bummer. So turns out, first place on the list, Dante's View. The road is closed. We'll just have to imagine what it looks like. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just glad to be out here, man. The next stop is Zabriskie Point. I had one day to try and see as much as I could, so I tried to do that. Yeah, man, Dante's Peak was closed. So we are heading to our next destination, which is Zabriskie Point, right? And still, man, this driving, man, it was so peaceful out there. Like I said in the Joshua Tree video, the only thing I regret is not staying longer. You know, this trip, I was pretty much, I scoped everything out, but I only had a day and a half after, you know, the trip to Joshua Tree to really experience that. And I should have stayed longer, man. You could just stay out there for hours and hours and just photograph just different. You can see something every second that's just different. So yeah, man, we're finally making it to Zabriskie Point. Had to step on the gas, man, and get to it so I can make all my destinations in one day. So I pretty much tried to do is kind of line up the places that I was going in about a day and a half span. So I made a list of all the places I wanted to go: Zabriskie Point, Dante's View, Badwater Basin, Devil's Golf Course, the Artist Palette and stuff, and kind of mapped out that area. All right, so we got off the checklist. Let's see, Dante's View was closed. Zabriskie Point, we're leaving there now. And it's beautiful, man. Like, some places you don't even have to have a passport to go to just to get away. You can still go, you can go somewhere here in the US and really just explore and get lost in the world, man. But oh yeah, another tip is, man, if you do come out here, make sure you try and rent a SUV or something, or like off-road vehicle, you know. So yeah, man, we're headed to Badwater Basin right now. So we are on the way to the lowest point in North America, Badwater Basin. I've seen so many pictures of it, and I just want to see it up close. Hey, we are on the way to Badwater Basin, and we're kind of already here. But yeah, man, being out there at Badwater Basin was one of the most spectacular and surreal places I've ever seen. I think I stayed down here at Badwater Basin the longest. But it was just something, just the formations and the little rock, and then like the water, there was like holes, like little tiny holes, and then water was coming up, and it was just cool, man. Just seeing like that shit up close and personal. Every time you turn around, it was something different, man. It's so captivating and kind of scary at the same time. God, he made something beautiful, man. When he made the earth, like, that's why, like, I want to travel and see as much of it as I can, man. Dude, everything is beautiful, man, and it's just really cool to see all that stuff like up close and personal, and just to know that, hey, I can actually go there and take pictures of it. We just got done here at Badwater Basin, so we're about to make our way back up to the Devil's Golf Course, then to Artist Drive, and then up to Furnace Creek and the sand dunes. All right, man, so now we're on the way to the Devil's Golf Course. Going to play some golf over here with the Devil. I don't know exactly why they call it Devil's Golf Course, but just look it up, do some research. But they got all these different rocks. It's just like a land, like as far as the eye can see, just of these different like rock formations and stuff. Man, I was out there wasn't out there for too long, because I was trying to make it to my my two other destinations. But I was trying to get as many pictures as I could. But just being out there, it was almost like a different world, man. Just like seeing it, it was like maybe that's what Mars looks like, or something like a different planet. But just to be able to see something like that on planet Earth is pretty damn cool, man. All right, we're just leaving Devil's Golf Course. We are heading to go to Artist Palette, Artist Drive, and then back up to Furnace Creek.
I can't say it enough, man, how beautiful this world is. Man, you just go out there and sit and just think and explore for days and days and days and days. Like I said, man, that's the one thing that I regret is not staying long enough. You know, I probably should have spent like 2 days in each place just photographing, you know, taking pictures and stuff, man. Or even longer. But next time, like I said, next time I go out there, man, I'm gonna go for at least a week, man, and camp out there and just really explore, do some nighttime photography, and that's really what I wanted to do, man. But the time didn't permit me to do so. So the next time I come to this area, man, I want to go to another place that's close by. It's about 3-4 hours away. It's called the Racetrack. Now the Racetrack is this huge dried up lake bed that's known for these mysterious moving rocks. I just want to see that up close. Yeah, we're on the way to the dunes right now, passing back through Furnace Creek. Man, it's so gorgeous out there. The first time I saw photos of the landscapes in and around Death Valley, I just knew I had to see it up close for myself. I fell in love. Being out there, man, I fell in love. So amazing. So yeah, man, I came to Death Valley, man, because I was inspired. I was inspired by so many other photographers' pictures. And the shots that I would see them take, I'm just like, wow, that's actually here on this earth. And their love for wanting to see the world and appreciate this thing that we've been given, those people really inspired me, man. Just inspired me to get up and go and travel and see the world, you know. And because they inspired me, my main goal is to inspire other people, man. Inspire other people to go see different stuff, go to different parts of the world, man. Even if it's in the same country as yours, if you haven't been there, man, before, go there, you know, go see it for yourselves. Just explore, man, and just take it in, dude. Like, this world is so big and beautiful. You know, we should be just chomping at the bit just to go see other places. The world is too big just to sit in one spot, in one town, in one space, and just think that's your life. You know, you're supposed to work until you're 70 or whatever, and then enjoy 10 years of your life. No, man, go see as much of this world as you can. But yeah, like I said, man, next time I come, I'm definitely going to spend a lot more time. I gotta make some time, man, just to really get out there and really explore stuff, man. So yeah, we're leaving the dunes now, man. The wind started picking up on us. Yeah, the wind started picking up on us, man. Real bad. Then we went to, we stayed at this place. It's called the Panamint Springs Hotel.
A bunch of sand up in my goddamn.
Stayed there, and those were the only night pictures I was able to get. So, like I said, next time I'm gonna spend a lot longer. I might just spend like a few days just doing night photography in the same place or something like that. Death Valley was amazing. Now I'm headed back to LA, drop this rent-a-car off, and head home. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all.